The state of Washington is, to put it very simply, criminally insane. What they have done is created a feedback mechanism through their culture based on a tyrannical claim to be engaging in a food fight between respective poor, a bio-war justification for grave, violent, despicable intimidation. And what is more, they have done so brazenly and bragged about it openly and made it absolutely easy to prove, while meanwhile denying all of it. And this criminally insane mindset is murdering people, raping people, torturing people, robbing people, and organizing more and more effectively right before our eyes. How did this happen? Well, they claim it was for ecology, social control. But the mindset goes way back and crosses the entire border of the United States to the city of Pittsburgh. Another miscreancy of unbelievable guile, where I was tortured, defamed, manipulated, mutilated, and openly vilified for trying to get help and the truth about the magnitude of the criminal insanity being practiced by the government in the state of Pennsylvania. As it is in the state of Washington, they have a poacher heaven. They called the distinguished people men who were robbing our museums and who purposefully deafened me, gangs that were stealing cars and kidnapping children, a slaughterhouse, pedophilia, all endorsed by the higher authorities of the state, who covered for them with no end of malice towards their victim. When I say that it can be proven, and it can be proven with ease, that's because it can be proven, and it can be proven with ease. They left no opportunity uncapitalized upon to brag openly of what they did. The Green Party smeared my father's obituary with their slurs in cold blood, openly, with the press set on the reverse side of his obituary. They took credit for his death and framed the argument of justification. The mindset comes from a very intimidating reasoning. These people are obsessed, deviants, spear wielding, sword wielding, machine gun wielding deviants for women, prize women taken possession of by methods of conquest and human trafficking. They obsess over virginity, obsess over virginity. Oh, they lose sleep. They go sleep as they scour the Android zone in their obsession. And by depredating on me as a child, they built an inner structure of rejection. And they held out the promise of acceptance in a girl who lured me to her living quarters but left me unrequited. And then they said that I had failed to save John Lennon. Well, it turns out that there's questions of whether John Lennon wasn't actually behind this, whether a weird crowd making do with billions of dollars in deep media, congregating around an old Soviet Mason named George Gurdjieff, and bragging openly of Ouspensky while making big movies like The Last Temptation. We're actually building an alibi to justify a biological warfare sweepstakes in the United States of America to benefit Euro royalty. To the winners go the spoils, said one of Trump's ghostwriters when I was acquainted with him at Pitt News. And you expect to stop this by not addressing it. You expect to stop it by not owning up to it. They attacked a deaf person as a symbol of hatred, absolute hatred for the idea of the Bill of Rights that a man is entitled to his hard work. They're women, the ones who pretended to be all boo-hoo when it didn't work out with me, were like killer cops. They based their entire program on the prerogative that a woman is entitled to a pussy whip over her subordinate. And this was made honored mantra by Yoko Ono. Of all the things in the world to be going on, they took a child from a Pittsburgh public school, tortured me, and then brought down Clint Eastwood, Roger Waters, Penis Gabriel, and said, through ESP methods of deep meaning, guess what we're saying about you, and then tell us where we're wrong. This slanderous attack is deviant and jeopardizing everybody. What gives is that they're ravenous. Stupid people get in line behind them. When I was homeless for 2 years, I went out of my way to be helpful. I didn't rob other homeless people. I didn't connive to steal their purses. I didn't ask anything of the people who were in power, except would they please investigate the fact that I was brutally tortured as a child, and they laughed at me. The state of Washington is criminally insane. The government, the Congress, the people are beyond redemption. They're criminally insane. The city of Pittsburgh is criminally insane. The government of the state of Pennsylvania is criminally insane. They're beyond redemption. Nothing can reach them. The deranged, deviant wrecks of moral humanity. The pinnacle of their achievement was the collapse of the Fernhollow Bridge in Wilkinsburg, where the poachers themselves see eye to eye with one another and stealing everything I had when I was growing up. My grandfather's coin collection, my father's stamp collection was theirs for the taking without asking. People ask me, why didn't you go to the police? I did go to the police, but I was talking about their children. Why didn't I tell my father? You wouldn't think I wanted my father to get dragged into a situation with people like the pitmen, the hitmen, like the pitmen. I thought it was just me. I was hiding in my towel closet. I think I wanted my mother to have to deal with the pitmen, the hitmen, the quarrymen. No. I just thought the best thing for us to do is move. This place is safe somewhere. Surely, this is the city of Pittsburgh, someplace special. They're criminally insane.